Vulnerability in men. It's probably one of the hardest things for men, especially men who have suffered under different power dynamics within patriarchal structure. And in these particular systems, they haven't been given permission to be soft, to have their feelings, to step more into an interior life that is rich with possibilities, with different ways of connecting. And my work specifically helps men. I never thought I would be doing this, I just have to say. It's taken me a long time to be able to trust men and then to have men trust me in these deeply vulnerable and intimate places. So men come to me on retreats, and I've been working with a pretty much a consistent group of men for almost 5 years now, and we have a retreat with the spirits of the plants, and we do all of these different dynamics where they get to have their feeling and be more of who they are. And one of the most beautiful things for me is to be able to see tears. I worked with one particular man who still comes on retreats, and he wasn't able to make eye contact in the beginning. He would turn away, keep his head down, and after some time of developing safety and trust, he was able to make eye contact, and then he cried for the first time. He had been a former addict, all the way to heroin, and had a lot of early trauma in his life, and just did not feel safe, did not feel worthy, was continuously sabotaging relationships and spending a lot of time alone, even though he had stopped drinking and drugging and was in the 12-step recovery. He still didn't have this capacity to relate, to connect emotionally, and he really wanted to. So at a certain point, he mustered up all of the courage to take a risk. And he took that risk with me, and I feel deeply honored. And so when he began crying, I remember there are several retreats that happened after that where he just couldn't stop crying. And within those tears, so much healing took place. And I find it so beautiful when men feel permission to be soft and to express things that have been held in for so long, because men are just as equally and sometimes even more harmed by patriarchal systems that condition us to suppress or behave in a particular way. And for men, it's often to be strong and to have power over. And men don't really want this. So I'm Prajna O'Hara, and I'm an expert on emotional connection and healing emotional relationships and working with the spirits of the plants. And I welcome you to check out my work. Thank you so much. prajnaohara.com.